All right. So last 2 days we didn't had any lecture, but I hope all of you have utilized that time for the completion of homework. Okay, and I can see that most of you have submitted the homework, so that is very good thing that you are not wasting the time. And only the last part of the chapter thermodynamics is remaining now. Okay, so can you tell me what was the last point? Sanshil Kabar, what was the last point that I think that was what we did last time? Do you remember, or you have forgotten that? You were going to start the refrigerator, right. Yes, so now we know what is heat engine. Okay, now we are starting with the refrigerator. Okay, fine. So everyone write down the heading as refrigerator. Okay, refrigerator. Fine. All right. Write down the heading as refrigerator. Refrigerator. Okay. Now what is refrigerator? Now what is refrigerator? Now let's say there is some system called as refrigerator. Okay. Now refrigerator and heat engine are exactly opposite to each other. Means what? Means what? Let's say let me draw here heat engine. Let me draw here heat engine. We know there is some source. Okay, source is the substance or the object or the system at higher temperature. Okay, this is our source. Okay, sir. There is some sink. There is some sink. Sink is at lower temperature. Sink is at lower temperature. Fine. Now what does this heat engine do? It absorbs some heat from the source, converts that heat into useful work, and remaining wasted heat will be given to the sink. So here you can write overall heat Q1 is equal to Q2 plus W, right? After this, is that clear? Just reply me small c small m. Can you recall? Can you recall? If you can recall this, within few seconds you can understand what is a refrigerator. Within few seconds, literally within few seconds. Just try to recall this. I think there is shadow, right? Can you recall this? Just reply me C. Clear or not? Bolwa. Yes. Everyone is saying yes. It means that, sir, now we know this. Now we know this. Okay. Can you recall? Efficiency is equal to, efficiency is, sir, output O upon P. It's not O upon P. I'm not writing O upon P. It's output. It's a convention to write something in the short form. Okay. So output divided by input. Okay. These are just short forms. It's not O upon P, I upon P. Okay. Don't get confused. I'm just making you familiar with the notations. So let me rub those notations again. And let me write input energy or input power divided by output energy or output power. Output energy or output power. In this way, you can find out efficiency. Okay. All right, sir. What is the input there? What is the input there? Just a bill द्यावं लागतं. What is input? Just a bill द्यावं लागतं. Okay. Always remember in physics, what should we call as input? ज्याचं आम्हाला बिल द्यावं लागतं. Okay. The quantity which we pay for is the input. The quantity which we pay for is the input. Q1 is the quantity which we pay for. I made a mistake. Big mistake. Okay. मन मोठं करून माफ करा. Efficiency is equal to what? I wrote input upon output. That was my mistake. What should be that? It should be output upon input. It should be output upon input. It is output upon input. And we know output is less than the input. Here you can observe. This is our output. This is our W, but Q1 is more than W. Q1 is more than W. Okay, fine, sir. So what is the efficiency formula there? Sir, it is W upon Q1. Okay, sir. Can we write this W? Can we write this W as Q1 minus Q2? Can I write this W as Q1 minus Q2? Q1 minus Q2, because Q1 is equal to what? Q2 plus W. This Q2 can be brought to the left hand side. This Q2 can be brought to the left hand side. And sir, yes, you can write this as Q1 minus Q2 upon Q1. Okay, fine. So sir, this efficiency now becomes Q1 upon Q1 is, sir, 1 minus Q2 upon Q1. Q2 upon Q1. Now, if this is a Carnot Carnot heat engine, for just we are just recalling the things. For Carnot heat engine, we know Q1 upon Q2 is T1 upon T2, and its reciprocal Q2 upon Q1 is T2 upon T1. You can just go through the equations of Q1 and Q2 for the Carnot cycle and just take the ratio. You will find out this is satisfied. Therefore, efficiency can be written as 1 minus T2 upon T1. Okay, hope this is clear to all of you and you can recall it. Now, what is refrigerator? Refrigerator is a very interesting thing. It works opposite to the heat engine. Okay, the energy flows in the refrigerator are opposite to the heat engine. Okay, what does that mean? That means this: you have some source, fine. You will be still be calling this substance as source. Why? Just because it is at higher temperature. Fine. You will be still calling this substance as, or this component of the system as sink. Why? Just because it is at lower temperature. You still have to call it as sink. Okay. Lower temperature, sink. Higher temperature, source. All right. Now. Refrigerator is a very interesting thing. What does that do? That takes some electrical work from us. All right. That takes some electrical work from us. So we have to pay for this. We have to pay the electricity bill, right? We have to pay the electricity bill. So electrical work it takes from us. All right. Of course, that electrical work then will be converted into mechanical work and so on, other things are there. But definitely we pay for electricity. We are going to pay for this. We are going to pay for this. All right. So it takes electricity from us and it absorbs heat from the substance which is at lower temperature. Okay, this substance is at lower temperature. Lower temperature च्या ऑब्जेक्ट कडून heat absorb केली जाते. Q2 amount of heat is absorbed from the substance at lower temperature. That heat, your work, electrical work, that is your work, and the input work and the absorbed heat, both are now converted into the heat. Both are now converted into the heat, and that heat is of no use to us. That heat is of no use to us. So our refrigerator takes the electrical work, absorbs the heat from the substance to be cooled down. This is the substance to be cooled down. From that substance, heat is absorbed. Electrical work and the absorbed heat are now again converted into the heat. Now that is the waste heat. It is of no use, and that heat is given to the surrounding, or it is also called as source. Are you getting this? Got it? I told you that within few seconds you will understand what the refrigerator does. Tell me. This is the substance to be cooled down. Fridge substance. Fridge. Electricity. Both are converted into the heat, which is waste. So it will be thrown out of the fridge. It will be thrown out of the fridge to the source. Have you ever seen the coils which are placed at the back side of the fridge? So like the refrigerator is little warm. If we touch it, yes, at the back side of the refrigerator, you can see there are such coils. Okay, why these coils are there? These coils are there so that heat from the substance which is inside the fridge and the electrical work, now they have been converted into the heat which is waste. That waste heat is to be thrown to the surrounding. What is the use of work there? Wow, very good question. Let's answer the question. The answer is, what is the use of this work here? Let's see. Let us remove this work. Let us remove this work and let us say that take the heat from the lower temperature object and give it to the higher temperature object. Do you know that heat cannot flow from the lower temperature object to the higher temperature object? There is limitation by the nature, that heat cannot on its own flow from the higher temperature to lower temperature. Okay, so that cannot happen. That cannot happen. So heat on its own cannot flow from lower temperature to higher temperature. So you have to force it. You have to force it, and that we are doing. That we are doing with this. Got it? Ansh Bolbar. Got it? It was very good question. Actually, I was going to answer the same question. I was going to do the same thing. I was just expecting to remove this, and I was just expecting to ask you that what will happen now. You will say that, sir, this is not going to happen. On its own, heat cannot flow from lower temperature to higher temperature. Okay. And we need to do some electrical work. Now here the sense of limitation of first law comes into the picture. Means what? From the Ansh point of view, sir, whatever amount of heat is taken from the lower temperature object should be given to the higher temperature object. Yes, this is very good. This is very good. If only first law of thermodynamics were there. In reality, there are 3 laws of thermodynamics. Okay. Sir, if in reality there were only first law of thermodynamics, in that case, what you would have said, so whatever heat has been taken from the lower temperature object should be given to the higher temperature object. Yes, this is valid according to the first law of thermodynamics, but there is a limitation of first law of thermodynamics. It does not indicate the direction of heat flow. Now the second law of thermodynamics says that it is not possible for the heat to flow on its own from the lower temperature object to the higher temperature object. So this cannot happen. This cannot happen. Heat cannot flow from lower temperature body to the higher temperature body on its own. On its own. This is the second law of thermodynamics. Second law of thermodynamics gives you the direction of the process. Second law of thermodynamics tells you about the direction of the process. Okay, so this cannot happen on its own, but it can be forced to happen. It can be forced to happen. Yes, sir. Force it with the electrical work. Are you getting this? Reply me in the chat box. This can be forcefully done. No, on its own it cannot happen. बघा बाळांनो, समजायला लागले का? Fine, sir. Now let's write some equations for what? Equations for heat engine. Let's write some equations for heat engine. Not heat engine, refrigerator. Now, which refrigerator is very good? Let's say we go to the some electrical appliances shop, and there we see different refrigerators are there. So which refrigerator is to be chosen? Have you seen that while buying a refrigerator, on the refrigerator there are stars? 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, 3.5 star out of 5. Out of 5 there are some star, right? 5 star wala is the best. Okay, the star ज्याचे stars जास्त असतील, that refrigerator is good. How do we know that? How do we know that? That more number of stars means better the refrigerator is. Now see what's the logic behind. Okay, now you will never be getting fooled with the refrigerator shop. Okay, तिथं जो कोणी माणूस आहे तो माणूस आता तुम्हाला फसवू शकत नाही. Okay, no one can make you fool now because you are going to get the logic. For the refrigerator, see, for the refrigerator we do not find efficiency. इथं output input असलं काय नाही आहे. Okay, you cannot say this is the input, you cannot say this is the input, you cannot say this is the output. या आउटपुटचं करायचं काय? This is the waste heat. If this is a waste heat, आम्हाला त्याचं काय करायचं नाहीये, then how can I call that as output? So there is no output input concept involved in the refrigerator. Okay, first thing that you should remember. But there is some another concept called as coefficient of performance. Write down coefficient of performance. Okay, so we want to measure the performance. Okay, coefficient of performance. Coefficient of performance. Okay, let me write it properly. Write down coefficient of performance. Coefficient of performance. Now what is the coefficient of performance? In the short form it is written as COP. It is also written as beta. It is also written as beta. Now what is the coefficient of performance? Everyone wants that same amount of cooling should be generated for the lesser amount of electricity. As a person, as a human being, what do I want? I want my electricity bill to be as less as possible. Yes or no? Because I need to pay for this electricity. So what I would want? I would simply want same amount of cooling should be generated as the other people, but my electricity bill should be less, so that my refrigerator will be better than the others. Yes, it means my refrigerator is performing better. So for that I want like this. To produce given amount of cooling, so जो substance cool करायचं आहे त्याच्याकडनं let's say certain amount of heat is to be withdrawn. So to produce the given amount of cooling, I want less bill as possible. So Q2 should be as more as possible and W should be as less as possible. Are you getting this? इलेक्ट्रिसिटीचं बिल कमी यायला पाहिजे पण कूलिंग इफेक्ट जास्त मिळाला पाहिजे. That will be called as better performance. Got it? Let me know in the chat box fast. So that is called as coefficient of performance. Okay. So ज्याचा performance more number of star that fridge will be having. Are you getting this? कमी स्टार वाला फ्रीज आणला तर बिल जास्त येतं. कमी स्टार वाला फ्रीज आणला तर काय होतं बिल जास्त येतं. सर बट वाय दे टेक द एक्स्ट्रा बिल्स ॲज हाय प्राइस? व्हॉट काय म्हणायचं तुला? सी इट इज लाईक दिस. डब्ल्यू कमी असल्यावर Q2 कमी होणार. That's what I am saying. To produce a given amount of cooling, let's say 100 joule. Let's say there are n number of refrigerators. Let's say there are 5 number of refrigerators. Each refrigerator has to produce 100 joule cooling. Means every refrigerator will absorb 100 joule of heat from the substance to be cooled down, and there we will check which refrigerator takes less amount of electrical work. प्रत्येकाला सेम कूलिंग करायला सांगायचं आणि चेक करायचं कुणाचं बिल कमी आलं, कुणाचा W कमी आला, कुणाचं इलेक्ट्रिकल वर्क कमी आलं. That refrigerator will be better. Now better the refrigerator means better the beta. Better the beta means more number of stars. Write down. Beta more means number of stars more. Number of stars more means price more. Price more. Of course bill less. Bill less. So जास्त स्टार वाला रेफ्रिजरेटर घेताना फार महाग पडतो. पण बिल पण कमी येणार आहे नंतर, पण पहिल्यांदा जास्त पैसे द्यावे लागतात. Because it is difficult to design a refrigerator with high performance. High performance वाली गोष्ट घ्यायची असेल तर प्राइस जास्त असेल, बिल नंतर कमी येईल. दॅट इज अ डिफरंट स्टोरी. पहिल्यांदा महाग पडेल. आर यू गेटिंग दिस? दिस इज कॉल्ड ॲज real applications, real thoughts, everyday physics. This is your everyday physics. Got it? Reply in the chat box. Beta high means number of stars on that appliance high. Number of stars high means price high. Price high means bill low. घेताना महाग पडेल. Okay, while buying the object it will be costlier, but after that it will be giving you the less amount of bill. Okay. Yes, Ansh is saying, sir, something long term. What he said something long term. What? Let me read that. Long term vision. Okay. So those people who have long term vision, they will choose the 5-star AC. So most of the people buy from 3-star to 4-star. That's it. Yes. Why to buy that 5-star? It will be very costlier. Okay. Fine, sir. That's what is said. They will compensate the bill as a high price. Yes. See, ultimately, people know how to do the business. So, if it is high price, bill will be less. If it is low price, bill will be high. So somehow, somewhere from you, they will take out what amount of whatever amount they want to take from you. that will be either taken at a one instance or might be over the period of time. Okay, एकाच वेळी एकतर जास्त पैसे घेतील, otherwise over the period of time. Okay, that's how it works. Okay, and that you should also understand. Okay, you are going to deal with these things in the coming years. Okay, so just don't worry, I will teach you that also. Fine, sir. Let's write down some equations for beta. So guys, write down equations for beta. So beta is equal to Q2 upon W. This is the very first equation that you should remember. Yes, sir. Shall we replace this W? What is the energy equation here? Energy equation is what? W plus Q2 is equal to Q1. This W plus this Q2 is equal to Q1. Yes, sir. So again, the same equation as that of the heat engine. Same equation as that of the heat engine. You can just rearrange. Q1 is equal to Q2 plus W. We can just rearrange it. Yes, sir. We can rearrange it. Q1 is equal to Q2 plus W. All right. Fine then. Next, call this as equation 1. Call this as equation 2. These are the working equations. Okay, explaining the working of refrigerator. Fine then. Let us find out the beta in terms of temperatures. Source high temperature, sink low temperature. Write down here T1 more than T2. All right, sir. Then let us replace this W now once again, this Q2 as it is. So now therefore beta becomes that Q2 as it is. Then this W is there, right? W is there. How to replace that W? So that W again can be replaced by Q1 minus Q2. This Q2 brought to the left hand side. So let's write here Q1 minus Q2. All right. Now, sir, divide numerator and denominator by Q2. Divide numerator and denominator by Q2. So what does that bring me? That brings me this equation. Dividing numerator and denominator by Q2. 1 divided by Q1 upon Q2 minus 1. That's it. This is called as beta. This is called as beta. Fine, sir. But for Carnot refrigerator, if this refrigerator implements the Carnot cycle, for Carnot refrigerator, you can just write down this Q1 upon Q2 equals T1 upon T2, right? Yes, sir. So there you can write, there you may write beta equals, that is coefficient of performance equals 1 divided by T1 upon T2 minus 1. T1 upon T2 minus 1. Okay, let's do the cross multiplication. That will become T1 minus T2 upon T2. Simple mathematics. Sir, this T2 goes into the numerator. Yes. T2 divided by T1 minus T2. T2 upon T1 minus T2. That's the beta. That's the beta. Fine. Let me know in the chat box. Is that clear? Is that clear? We want beta as high as possible. This is the value of beta. This is the value of beta. Write it down and let me know in the chat box. Clear? Good. Good. So the examples of the refrigerator, not a big task. You understand what the refrigerator is. Okay. What is its coefficient of performance and all that thing. Okay. Let us solve some examples. Okay. Or let us relate beta and eta. Let us relate beta and eta. Just the mathematical terms, eta and beta. Okay, see, system at a time will be either working as heat engine or refrigerator at a time. Heat engine and refrigerator are opposite to each other. That we know. Heat engine and refrigerator are opposite to each other. That we know. But at a time, system will be either working as refrigerator or heat engine. But let us relate mathematical relation that we are doing. Write down relation between eta and beta. Relation between eta and beta. Fine. Let's do that. What is eta? So eta is output upon input. that is W upon Q1. Mathematically we are just relating. Okay, we are doing only this mathematically. Okay, what is beta? So beta is what? Same amount to generate a given amount of cooling. To generate a given amount of cooling Q2, we need less amount of electrical work upon W. Fine, sir. Fine. So, sir, from this we can write W is equal to eta Q1, and sir, from this we can write W is equal to Q2 upon beta. Q2 upon beta. Okay. So here also we found out W. Here also we found out W. Now let us equate these two terms. Let us equate these two terms. Therefore, eta into Q1 is equal to Q2 upon beta. Is equal to Q2 upon beta, and therefore you should write Q1 upon Q2 is equal to eta beta. Am I right? No, I am not right. Q2 upon Q1. Q2 upon Q1 is equal to eta beta. Q2 upon Q1 is equal to eta beta. Got it? Got it? Let me know in the chat box. Q2 upon Q1 is equal to eta beta. Can you remember this? Very easy to remember. Q2 upon Q1 is eta beta. Fine, sir. No issues. Now you can replace this Q2 upon Q1 by T2 upon T1 if it is a Carnot cycle. Okay, if both of these are using Carnot cycle, you can replace this Q2 upon Q1 always by T2 upon T1. No issues over there. Fine, no issues. Now what can be done? One more thing can be done. And it is this. What can be done? I want to replace this Q2 and Q1 also from the equation. I want relation only between eta and beta. Okay, so no other quantity I want there. Okay, no other quantity I want there. I want only eta and beta to be related with each other. So write down, or we know for refrigerator as well as heat engine, energy balance is going to be this. Energy balance is going to be this. Now from the refrigerator equation, let us call this as equation 1. Call this as equation 2. Okay. Call this as equation 3. Now we will replace Q1 and Q2. From equation 1 and 2. So write down from equation 1. What is Q1? Sir, Q1 is W upon eta. Alright, Q1 is W upon eta. And from equation 2, what is Q2? From equation 2, what is Q2? It is beta W, or W into beta, whatever you want to write. W into beta. Alright, sir. Now next, putting these two in equation 3. Put in equation 3. We will replace Q1 and Q2 in terms of W. So what is Q1? Sir, Q1 is W upon eta. Alright, it is W upon eta is equal to, what is Q2? Sir, Q2 is W into beta. It is W into beta plus this W. Alright, sir. Now this W cancel. Alright, so 1 by eta equals beta plus 1. 1 by eta equals beta plus 1. So cross multiplication. 1 is equal to cross multiplication eta beta plus eta. So what you can remember? Eta plus eta beta is equal to 1. Eta plus eta beta is equal to 1. That's how I remember it. Eta plus eta beta is equal to 1. Just mathematical relation. At a time, system will be working either as a heat engine, and if you reverse that system, it may work as a it can work as a refrigerator. Then simultaneously, if you want, initially the system was working as a refrigerator. Initially, the system was working as a refrigerator. Now the system has been converted into the heat engine. Initially beta was this. Now what will be the eta? आधीचा बीटा दिला असेल, नंतरचा eta विचारला असेल. Relation is this. Got it? Reply me in the chat box, everyone. Write this down. Write this down, everyone, and let me know in the chat box. Is that clear? Are you getting this? समजा लागले का? Good, very good. Everyone shall reply now. Good. Excuse me. Fine. एक सेकंड है बाळा, एक सेकंड. कैमरा थोड़ा fine. All right. Clear? So eta plus eta beta is equal to 1. Eta plus eta beta is equal to 1. Or Q2 upon W. Sorry, Q2 upon Q1 is eta beta. Q2 upon Q1 is eta beta. Or eta plus eta beta is equal to 1. This is the relation between eta and beta. Let me read that chat. Some doubt was there. Let me read it. Is it the same place where the? Is it the same place where? What are you asking? Forget about it. No, it's not the same place, Prithviraj. Answering your particular question, which is not the physics question. So general question you were asking, answer to that is no. Fine. Just try to avoid the irrelevant questions. Try asking the relevant questions, okay, which are related with the physics. Fine, sir. Let's solve the questions. Let's deal with the questions. Let's see. Can we manage the questions of refrigerator? Let's see. Question number 39. Write down question number 39. Let's see. Can we tackle question number 39? Solve it, guys. Solve it along with me. A Carnot engine works as a refrigerator. Yes, it can be asked to reverse the direction of arrows. Okay. Heat engine चे arrows reverse करा, तुम्हाला refrigerator मिळेल. A Carnot engine works as a refrigerator. Let's draw the refrigerator. बघा, W going inside आहे आता because it is a refrigerator. Q1 going upward means towards source. Source at temperature T1, higher temperature. Lower temperature, sink. Fine, this is Q2. All right. A Carnot refrigerator working between 250 Kelvin and 300 Kelvin. Okay, guys, you tell me what is 250, T1 or T2? 250 and 300. What is 250? What shall I call 250 as? T1 or T2? Let me check how many of you can answer it correctly. 250 is what? T1 or T2? Prasad is saying something. Let's see if it is right or wrong. It is T1 or T2. This is your decision. And that decision may lead to the right or wrong answer. Perfect. Most of you are giving the correct answer. Very good thing. I got only one wrong answer. Fine, sir. T2 is the lower temperature, T1 is the higher temperature, both in case of refrigerator as well as the heat engine. T2 is the lower temperature, 250 is the lower temperature, so that is T2, and T1 is the higher temperature, and T1 is the higher temperature, and it is in Kelvin, so very good thing for us, it is in SI unit. If it is not in SI unit,